What is TEFL? TEFL is teaching English as a foreign language. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? And like ESL, where learners are looking to acclimate or gain enough language to function, TEFL accepts that learners will travel for work or study and will likely settle in an English-speaking country. EFL students are working towards proficiency and eventually fluency. Okay, then what is TESOL? TESOL is teaching English to speakers of other languages. TESOL accepts that learners will use vocabulary and grammatical structures from their L1 first language. Already established cognitive patterns will influence their communication. Their L1 affects how they speak and write. It will also impact how they take a new language when they read and listen.
There are a few reasons to join a TEFL/TESOL course. Need, curiosity, social interaction, travel and desired lifestyle, government regulations, or perhaps a lack of other options.
You may already be familiar with the following explanation, but it bears repeating. TEFL means teaching English as a foreign language, and it's a certification that is required by learning institutions to teach abroad. TESOL is teaching English to speakers of other languages. Need is easy enough to explain. You need a job, or you need a TESOL qualification to get or keep a job. It doesn't seem like that long ago that qualifications weren't necessary for most positions and teaching was a way to spend a year or two traveling. As the need for English became more pronounced and the price for courses and individual lessons increased, so did the expectation and demand that teachers have quantifiable training. Certain positions needed more qualifications. Teachers who had been teaching for a few years realized that they needed a grounding in methodology. Flying by the seat of your pants will only take you so far. Another reason may be what is beyond the next hill. We imagine life in another place, or just a chance to move to a new city or a different country. We imagine a different climate, a unique culture, and a few extra stamps in our passports. What is it like to walk down a street in Quebec or sip a drink in Miami's South Beach? A Parisian cafe, a stroll through a morning market, an afternoon in a Milanese gallery, or photography in Beijing's Hutongs. Perhaps it's a quick visit to Southeast Asia's volcanic islands, or do sparkling sandy beaches call? Social interaction is a bit more difficult to define, only because the need is unique for each person. Some need music and proximity, while some need solitude with others at a manageable distance. Some want to be a stranger in a strange land, a James Bond or Lara Croft gender notwithstanding. Others want to mix and blend. They want local color, and they want to be caught up in the energy and intensity of the moments they experience. They are eager to experience how wonderful it can be to meet the many students, children, teenagers, and adult learners and learn what an actual school day is like. What are the routines of an office, or the mysteries or minutiae of managing a home in a foreign city? To be able to share and compare, to earn an appreciation for a new life or a better understanding of life back home. Talk to teachers, shop owners, police officers, butchers, bakers, and fellow risk takers. The desire to go beyond the gate begins as soon as we can move. If we didn't have that basic need to explore, we likely would have never been born. We get our passport, then we search online travel sites, TUMBLR, Pinterest, and Facebook. We Google volcano, beach, resort, palm tree, desert, mountain, or a tropical paradise. We long for the dance, the ceremony, the song, or the solitude. Our reason for travel may be cultural, spiritual, intellectual, or educational. We may hope to wear swimsuits or anoraks, or at least a smile, in place of our normal attire or attitude. Government regulations are the ironic glue that holds us all together. Whether you hope to teach or eventually sell pineapple pancakes and mocha guava coffee smoothies, you will need to understand the local red tape. Visas, banking, and eventually building a comfortable life are best done legally. One of the requirements to teach in countries that pay a living wage is a TEFL/TESOL certificate. The course norms are a recognized certificate that runs for 4 or 5 weeks over 120 hours. The course should include methodology and observed teaching practice. It should also be externally moderated. From your side, you want a safe environment, a comfortable place to stay, and a cultural experience. In order to get a working visa, potential teachers must be over 20 years of age, have a BA, and have a TESOL certificate. A lack of other options sounds vaguely confrontational, or at least insulting. It's not meant to be either. Life is tougher than ever. Jobs are scarce and the prospect of never-ending drudge work is not appealing. Teaching overseas offers adventure, travel, social interaction, cultural exchange, and the chance to learn a language. Certification may not increase your employment options at home, but it may be a prelude to graduate study or open your eyes to a new career, or perhaps entrepreneurial opportunities. Some teachers choose to stay for a couple of contracts, some move on to other countries, and some of us set roots and make a life here. We wish you luck with whichever path you choose.
Hello, my name is Wayne Duplessis, and I'll be your online mentor here at AP. I'm originally from Canada. I've been in Asia for quite a long time. I've taught in China, in Thailand, in Indonesia, and South Korea. I've trained teachers in all those places as well, and I've been training for quite a long time. I'm available through Skype, through email. We can chat. You can send me things. You can ask me questions. I have a fair amount of experience as a teacher trainer, and as a teacher manager. I've created curriculum. I've guided teachers through curriculum, and I've worked with students in many different areas, from primary school up through A-levels. So I hope that I can bring to bear this experience and help you training process, and up to the point where you're going to step into the classroom.